Okay, before we learn for today's workshop, it would be nice if we get to know who is our speaker. Do you guys know who will be our speaker today? Yes, it's Zeety Sensei. Zeety Kartini Sensei is a Japanese lecturer at University Utara Malaysia. She studied Bachelor of Arts and Culture, Osaka University of Foreign Studies, Japan 2000, and mastering in Japanese and Japanese culture, Osaka University of Foreign Studies, Japan in 2004. Wow, so amazing, right? Okay, so let's welcome Sensei. Konnichiwa, Sensei.
こんにちは。
O genki desu ka? How are
Konnichiwa,
you
sensei.
today?
Yeah, genki です。
よかったね。
皆さん。はい。そうですね。very early morning, sensei don't know what language need to use, Japanese or English or Malay.
English. Okay, Sensei, looks like you're ready to teach us new knowledge, and of course, we are ready to learn something new today. Okay, without further ado, Sensei, you may start to teach us today. Happy learning, guys!
はい、皆さん、おはようございます。Maybe some of 皆さん、know 先生かなokay. I hope 皆さん can hear me clearly. OK ですかOkay, so today I think I will off my camera because I afraid it will disturb our line. I think okay. So 皆さん、how many of 皆さん here 日本語の学生 Japanese class student? Do we have Japanese class student for this semester here? Okay, want to join but slot not enough. Not yet. Okay. Hope next semester or next 2 semester, 皆さん can join Japanese class. Okay. So decide to take it in the next sem. Okay. Good luck. Hope we meet again next semester. Actually, so ですね。Japanese class we have very limited places because of lack of lecturer or instructor. Only me teaching Japanese language. I'm so sorry. Okay. So for today's workshop, sensei first sensei will introduce 皆さん日本語啦。日本語 is a Japanese language. In Japanese, we call it Nihongo. Maybe most of 皆さん know what is Nihongo. ですね。I don't want to handle this very formal. 皆さん will heard sensei, will hear sensei laugh a lot. I'm so sorry. Alright. Okay. So today is Japanese language. After 皆さん see the slide here, we have 日本語ですね。And sensei write here using kanji, okay, kanji and hiragana. Also, we call the alphabet one we call in Japanese romaji. Okay, romaji. So maybe those who learn kanji, especially 皆さん Chinese, 皆さん will know the meaning of Nihongo. And the second one here is hiragana ですね、hiragana. So those who are going to take Japanese language next semester or next 2 semesters, minasan, we will learn the second one, not the first one. Kanji will not be teaching in UUM, but sometime, of course, sensei will introduce in practice. Kanji will appear, of course. Okay, hi. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is the origin of Japanese language. Sensei right here, our type languages, Austronesian, Southeast Asian languages. Actually, according to uh, Dr. Some scholars, okay, sorry, according to some scholars, they believe, some of the scholars, not all, they believe Japanese don't have origin. They don't have origin. Actually, they unknown. The origin of Japanese language is unknown. But when they did research, so they think maybe have relate to these three type of languages. Type languages like Korean, Turkish, or Mongolian. This is the famous theory. Okay. Then second is Austronesian languages like Papuan language, Malay language, and other Pacific languages. So it's very interesting why they said similar to Malay language, include Indonesian lah. Indonesian Brunei language, we use Malay. Because of the, minasan know Boeing. What is Boeing? Boeing means the A-I-U-E-O. Okay, there is Boeing, A-I-U-E-O, because Japanese language have A-I-U-E-O, and Malay language also have A-I-U-E-O. The early study, they believe because of that, they assume Japanese language and Malay language. Yeah, vowel, yes, so des. Thank you. Thank you, Danish-san. Okay, continue. And they believe because of that, they believe maybe the origin of Japanese language, Malay. Okay, so this is only theory lah. Then next, Southeast Asian language maybe relate to Vietnamese, Tibetan, and Tamil. Why? Because this is maybe Indian, if anybody in Indian here, Tamil grammar, the SOV, the sentence structure desu ka, it's very similar to Japanese. So during my year learning Japanese, my sensei always say to me, okay, terbalikkan kepala, terbalikkan kepala. Why? Because when we say in Malay, saya makan roti, saya makan breakfast. In Japanese, you will say makan, saya roti makan, something like that. Okay, so my sensei always terbalik. It's very similar to Tamil actually. That's what I learned lah. Okay, so these three theory about Japanese origin. Okay, hi. Next slide, please. The development of Japanese language. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, all Japanese language. All Japanese language, in Japanese we call Jodai Nihongo. Jodai Nihongo. This is during Nara era and before Nara era. Okay, so during this time, the thing is, Japanese language, the first Japanese language is not a written language, only spoken language. That's why if minasan, maybe some of minasan already know, Japanese language actually they don't have their own character, their own moji, what is moji? Their own alphabet, something like that lah. Okay, they don't have that. So after this, we will learn about that, since we will share about that. So before, we don't know Japanese language because it only spoken. Okay, start from end of the beginning of Nara era, 8th century, around 8th century to 12th century. The Buddhists from China enter Japan, and they bring with them kanji. So from the kanji, Japanese learn how to write. Okay, so they start to write Japanese classic book such as Kojiki. Minasan know what is Kojiki? Anybody know what is Kojiki? Or Nihon Shoki, Manyoshu, and Fudoki. Anybody know? Okay. Don't know? So ですか。Okay. No, Nihon Shoki. So, Jackin-san, what is Nihon Shoki? Can you write down what is Nihon Shoki? As what you understood. Like Japanese. Oh, なるほど。はいはい。Okay. そうですね。正気、right, わかりました。The Japanese chess ですね。そうですね。the interesting part of Japanese language, sometimes they have similar pronunciation, but the meaning different. How to know how to know which meaning? They will look at the kanji. So shoki, very similar pronunciation with Japanese chess. So that's thank you, Jakin-san. Actually, this shoki means all these words, Kojiki, Nihon Shoki, Mayoshu, and Fudoki, is related to writing, or what we call it. Okay. Nihon Shoki is a Japanese history, a book written about Japanese history. Okay, so all these the book says. Okay, not Japanese chess lah. But of course, shoki also mean Japanese chess. Okay, alright. Then kojiki mean also Japanese history, but it's more like a myth, a legend. And Nihon Shoki is the yeah, rekishi. So rekishi, yes. Okay. 歴史ですね is history. 歴史 mean history. Okay. So, Kojiki is more to myth, something like legend, like fairy tale, something like that lah. Okay. Shoki is the truth. Okay, history, the correct history. Alright. Then, Manyoshu is about ancient reports about culture, geography, oral is Gome. Manyoshu is about waka. Waka means poem, or if minasan have heard Shichi is like a pantone. That is Manyoshu. And Fudoki is ancient report. Is about culture, geography of Japanese places. Okay. So, but the interesting is all these written in Chinese. 面白いですね。Because maybe they bring kanji, so they write down all these report, all these historical things in Chinese. 面白いです。Okay, means all written in kanji. All written in kanji. Okay, if Minasan look at the picture given here, this is what is Nara era. Okay, Nara. In Japanese, we call Nara Jidai. Nara Jidai. Okay, so the difference between era or Jidai, you can see from their clothes, like that. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, so Middle Japanese, This one is about Heian Jidai, Heian era, 9th century to 13th century. This is where they start to create hiragana and katakana. Okay, as we know, first they use only kanji. Kanji, and I think it's very similar to China history, Korean history. Last time, the education only for men. Okay, only for men. So to learn, going to school, to learn kanji, to learn write, only for men, not for women. Then start from Heian Jidai, Heian era, they they realize all people need to learn. One of the important thing to do is to learn. So they open to women. But then for them, during that time lah, kanji very difficult for women to learn. So they create simple character that we call hiragana. Hiragana. So last time hiragana known as woman character or woman writing. Okay, that is hiragana. But now, of course, everybody need to know hiragana, not only women. Okay, so then because of the immigrant or the enter of Buddhists and the Buddhist priests also enter, bring kanji. Some of the words, okay, some of the words uh, uh, of course, kanji will Chinese will enter. Chinese language will enter Japanese. When this era, when the words like the teaching of Buddha is like something that very important. It's not a normal words. So they create katakana to make the praise of Buddha different from other words. So they create katakana. So this is one of the function uses of katakana ですね。To emphasize or to use for foreign language. That is katakana. So actually hiragana and katakana they create from kanji. Okay. So this is the era where start hiragana and katakana. If there is no this era, no hiragana, it's quite hard for us to learn Japanese actually. Okay, right. Next slide, please. Okay, next. Here, this is minasan can see from here Nara period and Heian period. The clothes, their costume, the attire is little bit different ですね。Heian Jidai, Heian period is we can we say Nara period and Heian period very similar to Chinese? This only me? Minasan agree? Nara a little simple, but Heian a little bit complicated ですね。I don't know. Yeah, hi. So sensei like to watch Chinese drama. So when sensei see, oh, very similar to Japanese. I don't know. Maybe me only think that like that. Okay. Hi. So this is only for minasan more information lah. If minasan want to know more about detail about their wares, so maybe this will be a different workshop. Okay. Hi. Okay. Next slide, please. Okay. Middle late Japanese. 中世日本語ですね。中世日本語 is during Kamakura era and Ashikaga era. Okay. 皆さんのduring this era where like 皆さんhave heard about not ninja, samurai. Okay, Kamakura era and Ashikaga era, uh, uh, around 14th century to 16th century. During this time, uh, what? Samurai, very famous with samurai ですね。皆さんknow what is samurai? Is it where the Sengoku era started? Oh, swordman, yes, swordman. Sengoku era. Sengoku era, maybe during this time? Yeah, warrior of army. Okay. Oh, right. Hi. Very good. Some means 皆さん know about samurai lah. Actually, samurai is I don't know Chinese, but for Malay, samurai is like now. Okay. We compare nowadays. Okay, so samurai actually the original of samurai lah. It's not a swordman. It's not a warrior of army. Actually, samurai it is something like, okay, we have Perdana Menteri and Menteri-Menteri Cabinet. That is samurai actually. Okay, samurai actually is Menteri-Menteri Cabinet lah, something like that. Okay, minasan know. That is the original what samurai is. Okay, samurai is daimyo, right? Yes, so this. What Danish-san very good about this. Do you like Japanese history? Daimyo. Minasan know what is daimyo? Daimyo. What is daimyo, Danish? Muhammad Danish-san. Like Demon Slayer. Okay, upper level like Shogun. So that's why we say compared to nowadays era or now is like Menteri Cabinet lah. Okay, so it's of course Japanese they do have level of society, means they have the upper, middle, and the lowest one. Actually, nowadays they still have that, but we can say taboo or unknown. Will not be spoken in Japan, but actually they know. Okay, they know. Okay, so this is where the era. Minasan know this picture, the tsunami picture, tsunami big wave ですね。very famous picture ですね。This picture have been introduced during this era. Okay, so minasan can see the where also. Okay, alright. We go to the next slide, please. Okay, modern Japanese. Kinsei Nihongo. Okay, Tokugawa era. This 17th century to 19th century. Okay, this is the last era before enter modern or Gendai, what is modern lah now. Okay, so this era, Tokugawa era, Tokugawa actually is a tribe that have the Myoji. What is Myoji? Family name Tokugawa. Okay, so they become the pemerintah during that era. Okay, during this era, okay, modern Japanese means start from kanji, so they start to use hiragana, katakana, and during this era, the transition between old Japanese to new Japanese, okay, during this era, okay, Tokugawa era. Hi. Okay, next slide, please. Yes, Tokugawa Ieyasu, the famous one. Okay. Alright. So this is the latest Japanese, Gendai Nihongo, contemporary Japanese. Meiji era. Meiji era is the started of the what new modern Japanese. During this time, they start to wear not kimono but Western attires like suit, skirt, boshi, what is boshi, cap, something like that lah. Hat. Okay. So during this era, Meiji era, okay, we're talking about Meiji era because Meiji is the started of the modern or contemporary Japanese. Now, they start to accept foreigners. The first foreigners, anybody know? First foreigners who enter Japan. Don't say China. From Europe. First foreign country that enter Japan. Anybody know? Okay. Portuguese. Oshi. Little bit. Not British. Yeah, so des. Oh, okay. Okay, that's Spain, no, not Spain. Belanda des. Belanda. Okay, Belanda des ne? Is the first foreign that can enter Japan. But during that time, Japan still have this closed policy. Okay, but they Dutch. Yes, so this. Yes, so this Dutch. And that's why if minasan go to Japan, you can find Dutch village in Japan. If minasan have chance to go to Japan, the Dutch village, you can find it at Kyushu. If you translate Kyushu, Negeri Sembilan des. Anybody from Negeri Sembilan? We have Negeri Sembilan in Japan. Okay. Japan, Kobe. Okay. The first Kobe also have Dutch house and Dutch village. Okay, so if you have chance, please go. Okay, then during this era, Japanese has been practiced like what we learn here in UEM. Okay, so this is actually picture of minasan no senpai tachi lah. Okay, this is the latest one. The way back picture is the latest one. Okay, last semester. Maybe some of minasan inside here. Okay. And this is minasan no senpai tachi. Okay, so this is what we learn now, Japanese now. Okay. From Meiji era, the written from Chinese, they changed to totally Japanese language. Okay, so foreign language will start being used in Japan by using katakana. Okay, so because of Dutch is the first foreign country to enter Japan, so in Japanese there's a lot of Dutch word. One of the word is arubaito. Arubaito. Minasan know what is the meaning of arubaito? Nobody? No? Anybody know? Arubaito. Sensei, lie down. Arubaito. Ah, yes. Yes. Arubaito means part-time. Um, yeah, part-time job. Yes, so this. I don't know, minasan, maybe some of minasan do have arubaito. Right? But if minasan have friends who study in Japan university, maybe minasan already heard about this. Most of Japanese university student do have arubaito. Most of my friend do arubaito. Here when sensei returned to Malaysia and enter UUM, when sensei realized, all students stay in, maybe because UUM kind of special, all of minasan stay at Rio dormitory. Okay, student penginapan student ですね。My university, my tomodachi, only 1% who stay at the dormitory. Most of us stay outside because they want to do arubaito. And some of them do arubaito until early in the morning. So when they come for class, most of them will sleep at the back. There is a uh, normal day in Japan university in the class. And the lecturer just ignore them, keep on teaching. Okay, it's a routine. Yes, so yes. So once they uh, uh, once they sleep, they just sleep until finish class, then they wake up and they go to the next class and enter the next class and still sleep. That's that is Japanese university students' life. Compared to us, sensei think, wow, 皆さんはすごいです。Your day full of classes and 皆さん need to concentrate during the class, cannot sleep. If not, sensei tachi will call 皆さんの名前 or say something, okay, or give reminder or something. Very strict ですね。Japanese university, very enjoy. Not stressed at all. After finish class, they will go for kompa. 皆さんの kompa? That is one of Japanese university culture lah. Kompa. Anybody know what is kompa? Nobody know? Kompa? Sensei joined kompa only one time. Okay, I thought the culture can be quite stressful. Oh, okay. So ですね。The stressful part they do have. Because the rate of suicide, suicide? Quite high in Japan. Okay? First, sensei will answer, what is kompa? Kompa means party. Beer party. Okay? Alright, that is kompa. Alright. Stressful culture ですね。Yeah, drinking gathering, so です。Okay? Actually, if you say gathering, it's like, wow, very good. Actually, it's horrible. That's why sensei said party です。Yeah, very high because of course, their society or this their not culture. Most of them stress because of the one. They are very group culture. Okay, grouping culture means one, you different from the group, then you will be left over. So you need to follow the flow of your group. That's why it will be very stressful if you different from the rest. Okay, one thing. Second thing, they will be very stressed because Japanese to enter Japanese school, to enter Japanese, even their kindergarten, okay, kindergarten, school, university, company, they need to study to take the entrance examination. That one very muzukashi or very difficult. So to study sometimes depend to person. Sometimes take 2 years, 3 years. Sometimes repeated. Okay. Re-examination. Okay, so that happened. So everything very, if you think of that part, is very stressful actually. But once you become, so for example, you want to enter a university, like my university actually already combined with other university, so now it's known as Osaka University. Last time it's known as Osaka University of Foreign Studies, because I'm studying Japanese language, so it's foreign studies. Okay, so to enter university, you need to take entrance examination. So once you fail, that is the part when you cannot accept the result, then do suicide. So it happened like that. But once you pass the examination, enter the university, then your life will be very enjoy. So it's like something that entrance examination, something like a gap. Okay, you need to koeru. Koeru, what is koeru? Koeru means over the gap. Okay, jump the fan. Okay, the fan. Entrance examination is like a fan. You need to over the fan, then you can follow the flow. Once you become a university student, it will be very enjoy life. Okay, but then you will stress again once you need to susah dahulu. Yes, the concept is like that, but then because of the pressure from your society, pressure from your, especially from your family, from your parents, it will be very stressful. Okay. Actually, here in Malaysia also, we have part where very stressful. Okay, so actually, it's same thing, but how to handle that stress thing is will make you different actually. Okay, hi. So, that is okay. Let's go back. Did Sensei explain everything? We call this daseng, means what is daseng? Means we follow the PowerPoint, but then we skip to other subject. Okay, alright, let's go to our PowerPoint. Okay, let's continue. So contemporary Japanese Gendai Nihongo is what you learn now. Okay, so go next to the next slide, please. Okay, so spoken language, Japanese, known as spoken language. But once the Buddha priest enter, bring the Chinese character, then they start to write. Okay, so spoken language, we have two types. One we call Kyojungo, or standard spoken language, and another one Kyotsugo. Kyotsugo, common spoken language. Anybody know what is Kyojungo and what is Kyotsugo? Means how to say it if it Kyojungo. Anybody know? Let's say if you want to say I am Zeety from Kedah, or I am Zeety from Malaysia. Bahasa formal, okay. Which one is bahasa formal? Standard spoken or common spoken? The first one, okay, Hyojungo. So ですね。So if you want to say Hyojungo. Means Hyojungo will be understood by the whole Japanese. Okay. Kyotsugo, second is basa-basa. So desu, basa-basa. Very good, Nurul Hayati-san. So desu, basa-basa, or we can say something, you also have slang. Okay, that is Kyotsugo. Japan, they do have the main Kyotsugo or slang is Kansai, we call Hogen, the slang Hogen. Kansai Hogen and Kanto Hogen. Kanto Hogen means language that be spoken place around Tokyo and the surrounding. Okay, Kanto Hogen. Okay. The second one is Kansai Hogen, language, spoken language that you use within place around Osaka. Okay, Osaka, Nara, Kyoto, Kobe. That is Kansai Hogen or common spoken language around Kansai. Okay, so dialect, so this dialect. Usually they would include some kind of punchline, right? So which category is that? That is common spoken language. Okay, punchline. For example, Danish-san, 何ですか? Anybody know what is punchline? Not the meaning of punchline. Example of punchline in Japanese. Anybody know? Dialect, yes, Rose. Yes, dialect ですね。Dialect is more to common spoken English lah. I heard some in Japanese media, but do not remember. Okay. Okay. If we say like Kyushu, they will put something like end of the sentence they will put jang or kang. Like Kyushu, Negeri Sembilan have what? Not Terengganu, like Terengganu, for example, they put NG behind. Something like that lah. Okay. Okay. Keto, Zubato, Cho. Okay, so this Cho normally used by wakamono, the youngsters, at the Kanto side. Kanto side means Tokyo and surrounding. Okay, Cho. For example, the Hyojungo is Taihen Oki. Taihen Oki means very big, but Kyotsugo will be Choki. Kansai, mecha dekai. Something like that. Okay, so there is a difference between Hyojungo and Kyotsugo. Okay, then, but some of the scholar or Kanto people, okay, Tokyo, main Tokyo, they will say their spoken language is Hyojungo. But for Kansai people, okay, their language, their dialect is the Hyojungo, standard spoken language. So, little bit 難しいですね, difficult. But then, for us as foreign language, learn Japanese, maybe we will learn Hyojungo and actually it's more to Tokyo language. Tokyo common spoken language. Okay. And the intonation also different. Okay. For Kansai, the tone normally they will the end of the sentence, the tone, the accent will go up. Okay, but Hyo Jungo, most of the tone or accent will either it's same or go down. Okay, this have to do something like a phonetic thing, sound. Okay, so very detailed. So sensei just inform Minna-san like that. Like that. Kan-san is quite attractive but quite stressed in tone. Yeah. So there's Afika-san. Hi. So this. Sensei, first time sensei went to Japan, the first place sensei reached is Tokyo. Okay, so because we learn something that we can say Tokyo language, so it's okay when you listen, okay, still can understand. But after that's during my orientation. We have orientation before we send to our university. Okay. So first we will gather at Tokyo. Then we have orientation. During that time we have been submit we receive what 大自然なんでしょう SOP about disaster because in Japan have a lot of earthquake, storm like that. So we receive that. First thing. Second thing, we receive list of halal food, halal restaurant. Okay, and also we've been it's orientation. So everything have been teach us how to use train in Japan. Okay, it's quite interesting. The second day of our orientation at the station, Tokyo station, they have been one suicide suicide accident. Okay, so we first time saw the suicide thing, quite scary. Okay, that's my first experience lah. Very scary, scary experience. Okay, so after the orientation, we've been sent to our university. So my university is in Osaka. So Kansai ですね。Once I reach Osaka, quite stressed because the tone ですね。very I don't know what is the word how to describe. Pekat. Cannot understand at all. Very fast and very pekat. The first thing we went for shopping to get our things. Okay. At the parking site kana, we wait for our senpai. Then there is one guard, maybe tanto parking kana, the guard come to us and said something. Like that. During that time, we only can heard something like that. What the? Then we see each other. Okay, 何ですか? Something like that lah. Cannot understand though. Cannot understand at all. Then our senpai came. Then they speak. Okay, my senpai talk to the guide. Then she came to us and she said, "Oh, there's actually just now there was a taxi waiting for passenger. And the guide asked us, did we call the taxi?" There's three of us, same time. Yeah, dialect shock ですね。That's happened to us lah. After 1 week, 2 weeks, then we get used to it and we can reply what they said. So that's happened to us lah. So there's ne very nice place, dialect shock. Not culture shock, but dialect shock. Okay. Then but the thing is that the language that we use daily different from language that used to teach us in the classroom, another level. To understand subject, because everything will be teach in Japanese, to understand that actually sensei take 1 year. Okay. So within 1 year, what I've done, after the class, I will go see the lecturer and ask that lecturer to teach me back what she or he taught just now. That happened nearly 1 year because cannot understand at all. That happened to sensei lah. So Nasa need to be bersyukur, because here in Malaysia we use Malay or English. So then minasan can understand foreign student when they cannot understand our language, they cannot understand what been teach in the class. So because that happened to me, cannot understand at all. Okay, but nowadays you can record. Last time we don't have handset to record or to get the point in the class. That's everything manual, isn't it? So minasan need to be very bersyukur lah about this. Okay. First, to understand language. Second, to understand the content. Oh, very stressful. Yes, that one very stressful. Okay, so next slide, please. Minasan, okay desu ka? Minasan can follow my explanation. 大丈夫 かな? Okay かな? Okay. If you have any question, just ask me. Stop and ask, okay? Alright. So, 大丈夫ですか? ありがとうございます。Okay. はい、OK です。Okay, so Japanese writing. Okay, for Japanese writing, Sensei said just now, before, we have 3 type of writing. One is kanji, katakana, and hiragana. This is what Sensei share lah. So Sensei think minasan already familiar with this. Okay, the right side is katakana, the middle one is kanji, and the left side is hiragana. Okay. Hi, next slide, please. Okay, so kanji is here written here, Chinese writing. So this level for traditional Japanese include all till late middle era. So for traditional Japanese include okay, for the traditional Japanese only have kanji lah. Okay. And start from what century? Nano era. They start to create hiragana and katakana. So from that era, they start to use hiragana. So we have two session lah. The first session only use kanji. The second session mix kanji, hiragana, and katakana, like that. Okay. And kanji, during the normal one, you need to know about 3,000 kanji characters to able to write. Okay. But now, contemporary, this era, is written in diet. What? Diet? Yeah. Diet is Japan Parliament. Means their rules lah. Their rules that set or their policy. To understand newspaper or able to read, to write newspaper, you need to know this written in their rules, okay? Around 2,000 kanji. Actually around 1 3,800 something. Okay, you need to know. After you know that amount of kanji, you able to read and write level of newspaper. Okay. But to know more than that, of course, around 3,000 means you need one. If you want to study book, academic book, you need to know 3,000 and more kanji characters. Okay, so that's about kanji. As we say, written here, Buddhist monk brought Chinese writing to Japan around 5th century, and it was read in Chinese. During that time, still, only a few people know how to write kanji, Chinese character. So actually, kanji compared to I'm not talking about China, but Malaysia, Chinese Malaysia. Actually, kanji have many types, isn't it? Many types. So the one that been used by Japanese, okay, is the old kanji. Okay, the old kanji. Minasan use now in Malaysia is already simplified kanji. So little bit different, isn't it? But roughly, some of minasan can understand the kanji. Of course, the pronunciation will be different, isn't it? Because that kanji already become Japanese kanji, right? So, minasan know kanji. How they create kanji? They have many way to create kanji. The famous one, from picture, what they see and they write the kanji. Okay? 皆さん, for example, ごめんね。ちょっと待ってください、先生。Change to ひらがな first. Okay. Where? This kanji. Now, you can see in the chat box there, at the comment, sensei share with minasan the kanji. How to read this kanji? Oh, very good. Hi. Okay. Okay. So ですね。The kanji is ki. In Japanese, that kanji have a lot of sound, lot of pronunciation. One of the pronunciation, the main one is ki. What is the meaning of ki? What is the meaning of that kanji? Anybody know? Tree. Very good, Tanisha. Wood. So you see here, some can some will say wood, some will say tree. Okay, that's the interesting part of kanji. Why? Because that kanji, ki kanji, okay, the tree kanji, it to create this kanji, actually they saw tree, then they create the kanji. So anybody know what part of tree they take to create this kanji? What part of tree? Wow, I can hear siren. Why? Very good. Yes, very good. Yes, akar, stem. Yes, branches. Yes, very good. So the upper part is the ki desu ne. The below part is the root, akar desu. So this kanji, the pronunciation is ki. The original pronunciation of Japanese is moku. Go me. moku, moku. So, two sound of that kanji. One is ki that come from China. Okay, means Chinese sound. Japanese sound is moku. Okay, that is kanji. So very interesting. Sensei have join one class, kanji class, learn about the original of kanji, how this kanji been created. Okay, so it's omoshiroi desu. Sensei sometimes different workshop lah. Sensei taught kanji and draw a picture how this kanji create. Actually from this picture then become like this. Actually it's very interesting because some of Chinese they don't know. During that time they say, you need to learn from me. Yeah. Something like that happen lah. Okay. But of course, minasan better than me compare knowledge of kanji. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, 5th century it was read in Chinese. So that actually the kanji ki there, the pronunciation only ki, don't have pronunciation moku. Okay, so that's the meaning of this sentence. Okay, hi, next slide please. Okay, hiragana, syllable writing. Process and simplified from kanji writing ですね。Syllable writing, what is the meaning of syllable writing? Actually, it has consonant and vocal. Consonant and vocal means K and A. That is hiragana. Okay, actually similar to katakana lah. Only this hiragana don't have combination of consonant and vocal. What is consonant? Minasan know what is the meaning of consonant? Anybody know what is the meaning of consonant? Yeah, very good. Thank you, Hayati-san. Selain dari A, I, U, E, O is consonant, means K, T, M, B, R, S, that is consonant. So, syllable writing means combination of consonant and A, I, U, E, O. So, that's why when we write, for example, car is combination of K and A. Okay, K and A. So that is the meaning of syllable writing. Okay, then process and simplified from kanji writing. So hiragana and katakana actually the character, okay, the symbol, they took from kanji. Okay, kanji part, then they take it out and make the character. Okay, that is hiragana. So here also sensei already said to minasan, hiragana is onnade or woman writing. Onnade. Okay, minasan understand what is the meaning of this kanji? Onna and de. What is the meaning of this kanji? Direct translation, the meaning. Anybody know? Oh, wakarimasen ka? Yes. 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 Hi, Sukin-san. Hi, Jackin-san. So this, woman's hand. Woman's hand. Okay? So, that's why translate here, woman's writing. Okay? The first kanji is woman. The second kanji is your hand. Okay? This kanji, hand kanji, also take from picture what you see of your hand actually. Okay, then use for original Japanese word. This hiragana you will use for Japanese word only, not word that borrow outside Japan. Okay, then this one have been introduced during 10th century. Okay, next slide please. Okay, katakana. Katakana also part of kanji ですね. And been introduced at around 8th century. The first katakana been used for the prayer of Buddha. Okay, so means the doa lah Buddhist no doa. So they use to write the doa in katakana, right? Then they use this for foreign languages except Chinese. Chinese word that they borrowed, okay, they bring to Japan and they borrowed become Japanese language. It will not use katakana to write it. Okay, only other countries. Okay, like Dutch, Spain, English, especially English. Okay, so all these words will be use katakana to write. Include our name. Okay, include our name. But minasan, those who have kanji for their name, so you don't have to write it in katakana. Okay, you can write kanji. Okay, いいですか? Okay, then another function of katakana is to emphasize. For example, minasan know this word. Yeah, baka ですね. Okay. This is a very controversial word. Baka means stupid ですね. Okay. Hi, stupid. So, scared to type. Okay, so actually baka, if you use in Tokyo, is very taboo word. Okay? Different. If you use baka in Tokyo, it become jodan word. Jodan is what? Fun. Is like a joke. Okay? Joke. Yeah, thank you, Kawi-san. The joke. And if you use it in Kansai, baka is something like taboo. Okay. In Kansai, they will use aho. Aho. This is also kyotsugo. This aho. Okay, aho. So in Osaka or Kansai part, if you use aho, it's like a joke. But if you use baka, it's like you insult somebody. Okay, it's taboo. Please don't use. But if you go to Tokyo, if you use aho, it's like a taboo. But if you use baka, it's like a joke. Okay, it happened like something like that lah. So for Japanese, words like aho, baka is the meaning is not very good. Okay, so in that case, they will use katakana to write. Okay, it have a lot of meaning from there. Okay, means because this is not a good word, so we won't accept this as Japanese origin word, even though it's actually origin Japanese word. Okay, they will use something like that many for not very good word. For example, this one little bit taboo. Sensei better use as an example, kana? Okay, like for example, oki. Oki. This is only example. Oki is a original Japanese word means big. But for example, the writer don't like this word oki. Okay, don't like word oki, so they can use katakana to write it. So this katakana have many function, actually hidden function. Uh, so actually, if minasan read a lot Japanese novel or Japanese magazine, then you will know the difference between usage of katakana. Okay? Alright, so next, we go to the next slide. Okay, finish. Alright, so 皆さん、anybody can read this? Anybody can read this? Oh, no ですか? Anybody can try? Oh, cannot. はい、very good. あははははは。あ、ではでは。あは。okay. Alright. No? Okay, okay. はい。So, はい。Thank you, ジェンディさん。Thank you, ジャイキンさん。don't know the kanji. Oh, don't know the kanji part. Okay, 何then let's study Japanese a little bit. Okay, very good. So the meaning is what Shaira-san write here. Then let's study Japanese a little bit. Okay, the pronunciation like a few of minasan right, and Shukin Queen-san also write here. ではちょっとだけ日本語を勉強しましょう. After this, we will go to the slide 2. Go through the Japanese hiragana and little bit Japanese greeting. Okay, and to introduce ourselves. Okay, so I think can we take 5? Admin, can we take 5? Okay. So after this, please search please share the second slide about hiragana. Okay. Let's take 5. Then Sensei will enter again the Webex. Okay. ちょっと待ってください。じゃあ、で、休みましょう。 Okay, 皆さんstill there? Okay. Can Sensei know actually how many students joining the workshop today? お帰りありがとうございます。ただいま。How many? Admin, how many? How many students join?
Sensei,
Huh?
in this WebEx, we have 129, and
Oh,
in Facebook Live, we have 110, 11 now.
wow! Too
So total
many!
is 200.
Okay. Why too many? Yeah, actually, my talk is boring です、皆さん。面白くないです。So all the participant from JCC member or non-JCC member? Japanese lover. Okay. Japanese lover ですか？皆さん、please love people. Plus one. Okay. 大好きですか？そうですか。Actually, I know one sensei who teach the basic level Japanese class, but he just started. I'm from JLCC. JLCC is Japanese Language Culture Club. Sophia さん。そうですか？お、ジャッキーさん、オタクですか？皆さん、what is the meaning of otaku? What is the meaning of otaku? Anime? Anime watcher, okay. Anime. Love anime? Okay. ちょっと待って、too many. Love anime and stay at home. Do not go out for social. Okay. Wow. Alright. Someone that's so obsessed with an anime and manga. Hardcore anime lover. Anime lover. Don't like to go out. Otaku plus one. Okay. Otaku don't like to go out. Okay. Yabai. Who is yabai here? Otaku or minasan? I'm more, I'm more, to, tokusatsu? 何ですかダニさん。いや、ちょっと待って、皆さん、don't touch grass. 何ですか皆さん、ちょっと待ってください。皆さん、どこからこういう言葉習いましたか？ Where did 皆さん learn this? Have, I'm pillow? Is anime pillow? Anime pillow? Read manga a lot. Okay. Kusa? What is kusa? Jendi-san. Sensei cannot follow lah 皆さん. Wakamono. Wakamono mean youngsters, okay? Wakamono. Sensei already old. Still go out lah. ちょっと待って。おっとけは、韓国語です。おら。Okay, okay. はい。本当に若者パワーですね。皆さん understand 若者パワー？若者 is youngsters. Power means power. そういうカタカナです。若者パワーです。追いけられない。先生はダメです。もう年取ったですから。already old. during 先生 during 皆さんの時代、皆さんの age、先生 like to uh, um, to watch no, sensei like to read manga compared to watch anime. And of course, sensei will read shoujo manga. Shoujo manga, what is shoujo manga? Minasan should know what is shoujo manga. Shoujo manga. What is shoujo manga? Nobody know? Ah, gomen. Shoujo manga. Come up for Anila Otto. Isn't Kusa-san? Yeah, yes, sorry. Hi, love story. Yeah, main shoujo manga love story ですね。romantic novel. Yeah, young girl type manga そうです。little girl manga or young girl type manga. Okay. Shoujo manga ですね。shoujo manga, but the one that have series lah. The one sensei like the most favorite writer is Sugoi. If minasan have chance, please say Sugoi. Sensei like her story because little bit weird. Sensei weird desu ka? Okay. Okay. But of course is shoujo manga. The type is not very different from each other. But Suesugi Yuki Saka wa her story little bit I think weird. So sensei. Her story. ちょっとやばいですね。This situation we use word やばい。Sailor Moon. 少年少女。少年はあまり読みません。少年もっと boy、少女もっと girl。そうですね。皆さんよくわかりますね。I will be glad if minasan know this detail about minasan no course. Your study. Okay. Adam Daniel-san share here a genre of Japanese comic and animated film aimed primarily at a young female audience. Typical characters will focus on personal and romantic relationship. Okay. Very detailed. If only minasan can answer like this during minasan no final exam. Yeah, gomen. I bring back minasan to the real life. Okay. Hi. Okay, so my story. I forget. What did I tell minasan just now? Okay, so sensei like to read. During sensei no youngsters jidai era. We talk about era, so you use word era. Sensei like to read shoujo manga. And minasan know Japanese bookstore. There's two type of Japanese bookstore. Bookstore that you can take the book and tachiyomi. Tachiyomi means read while standing. Okay, so some bookstore, most of the bookstore in Japan, they allow that. Some did not allow lah. So, dengeki hobi. 何ですか電撃ホビそうですね、趣味、ホビーです。先生のホビーです。To read manga and collect a lot of manga. Shonen manga, sensei only read initial D. Initial D only. But jump sensei deja vu. Deja vu. Why deja vu, Jakin-san? Takumi Okay. Hi. Okay, relax. Minasan. If not, we cannot end this workshop. Okay. Hi. Sensei like so this ne initial D. Sensei read manga first, then Sensei watch anime first, then Sensei go and search initial D no manga. Yes. Kansai Drift. At Sensei no place, Sensei no uchi, Sensei have this one big village that become my village stay. Kana? Like homestay, like host family, but this one host village. Sensei have one program. Sensei help them to manage this one program that relate to Malaysia youth program. So after that program, they very appreciate what I've done. So they every time during festival they will invite Sensei to go to that village to celebrate with them. During that time, Sensei can see the Yopparai Oji-san tachi. 皆さんの酔っ払いおじいさんたち酔っ払い What's the meaning of 酔っ払い drunk. So, おじいさんたち、じじい。じじい。先生 teach 皆さん bad word ですね。ごめん。おじいさんたち。おじいさんたち means uncles. Okay. During festival, most of them, 皆さんのお酒 and culture in Japan is something that relate. So every festival they need to have osake and drink it. That's why every festival 皆さん will see most of the oji-san tachi will yopparai. Okay? So it's a normal thing. So every time, every festival, Sensei will watch them become yopparai. Okay. Hi. So from my place to that village, the track or the road very similar to initial D no road. That's why Sensei always ask my host mother, okay, Sensei call my host mother Fujita-san. Initial D desu. Then she will drive and drift. すごいです、皆さん。During that time, my host family, Fujita-san, around 45 something, お母さん。So, can drift, 皆さん皆さんのお母さん、お父さん can drift? Yeah, the reason why Sensei like initially. No, actually the one they used to shoot Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift is a place, I'm not sure, 皆さん please search, Sensei also don't know, but the place that very famous to drift is around Tokyo and Fujisan. No, around that area. 皆さんの Fujisan ですね。So around that area, Tokyo 啦。But for Tokyo Drift, Sensei not sure. Maybe 皆さん can go and Google, ask Uncle Google. Okay, so that's the reason why Sensei like initial D. Other shonen manga, Sensei not my favorite lah. Okay. Alright. So that's but why Sensei talk about this? Sensei want to talk about otaku. So this name, some of 皆さん give the meaning of otaku very detailed. So this someone that obsessed with manga and anime and just stay in the room, not going outside. Okay, but actually, minasan know the word otaku originally is a good word, otaku. Uh, but I don't know, somehow in the process, otaku become very negative word, negative meaning. Okay, so hope minasan don't be very otaku. You can be light otaku. Okay, don't worry, it's okay, light otaku. What otaku means? Otaku means somebody that obsessed. The original meaning otaku, uh, o don't have any meaning. Taku means house. Okay, person that stay in the house. So, yeah, thank you, Jaikin-san. That's the kanji for taku. So, person stay in the house, at the house. So, it is very good thing lah. Means you don't go outside, don't do bad things, just stay at home, go work and return and stay in the house, stay with the family. So that is otaku, the original meaning lah. But then I don't know, somehow it relate to anime, relate to game, relate to manga, and just stay in the room doing nothing. Yeah, so boring. Yes, last time, so ですね. Especially, actually, sensei cannot comment about this because sensei don't know the detail, but we can say original, the one who stay in the house, normally the woman lah. Okay, woman. So it's a good thing to stay in the house because minasan know last time Japan, woman cannot go outside. Okay, if the rinji, what is rinji? Neighbor. Okay, for example, this family have daughter. Okay, they need to protect their daughter. Even the name of the daughter cannot be known by others. For example, if you known by woman, it is okay. But if the name, their daughter's name, known by the man, means this is very old traditional Japan lah. Okay, means the girl need to be married to the man. Until that standard, until that level, very strict ですね. Yes. So, but just name only. Yes. So, that is otaku. Okay, but then now otaku meaning has already different. Okay, different meaning. Okay, yeah, this one time, name of young girl or woman cannot be known by others. Their family need to protect. This one I'm not sure where did I read about this. When sensei did one research about taboo, so I come to this writing, very interesting. So sensei, wow, the name need to be protected. Okay, I see. Now it's very difficult thing. ですね. Okay, so はい。面白いです。Okay, so はい、let's go back to our slide. Okay, this is hiragana. Today sensei will introduce 皆さん hiragana ですね。This is what we call vocal or vowel. A, I, U, E, O. Okay, so from this vocal come the sound of other. Hi, anybody want to ask something? いいですか? Can sensei continue? I heard somebody on their mic. Want to ask something? いいですか？先生、continue ですね。Okay, はい。Okay. So from this sound come the other sound of other character. Okay. So if 皆さん look at here. Thank you. Thank you, admin. Make it bigger. Okay. R, E, U, A, O. Now, if you go to down, okay, the list here, all these list for until the end is R sound. R sound. 皆さん still remember sensei say syllable? Mean here the combination of two alphabet. Okay, vocal じゃなくて consonant and vocal. So this is between K and A. This one G and A. This one S and A. This one Z and A. If 皆さん look at here, Ka group, K, line. Okay, so we have Ka, Ki, Ku, Ke, Ko. Very similar to the third line. G line. Okay, character totally same. The different we have these two dots. Okay, two dot. Two dots. Okay, with these two dots from K sound become G sound. Okay, K sound become G sound. So the pronunciation will be ga, gi, gu, ge, go. Okay. So A, I, U, E, O. The 皆さん still remember the theory? ごめん。admin さん、先生 have time until what time? 先生 no?
Until 11 past half. 1 hour again. 1 hour again.
Oh, then we have
1 more
1
hour.
hour. 1 more hour.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So, sensei will go this part very fast. Okay. Introduce 皆さん. Hiragana only. Then the second part we will use hiragana for the greeting. Okay, and simple introduction. Okay. So, this is IUAO. Then 皆さん still remember theory of the origin of Japanese. One part, the theory said come from Malay language. So in Malay language, actually we have A, I, U, E, and E. E and E sound ですね。But Japanese only have E sound. Okay, E sound. That's why because they found that sound, so they said, oh, this actually Japanese is not Malay family language. Okay, that's the reason why it only become theory. Okay, so A, I, U, E, O. This is A. Okay, A sound, not sound. A sound. Sensei also not very good in Malay. E pepet and E taling. That's how we call E pepet and E taling. So this A sound, I don't know. Is it pepet or taling? Maybe anybody good at Malay can E 𝙹𝙰. Thank you, Adani-san. Hi. 𝙹𝙯. So, please remember, sound in Japanese only 𝙹𝙯, not 𝙹. Okay? Hi. So, my friends, my Japanese friend, they are very, some of them, when sensei say, teach them word like kedai, sound ですね。They very hard for them to pronounce it. They will pronounce either kudai or kedai like that. Word kedai ですね。So they in Japanese no sound, only sound. Okay. So next is ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Very similar to the third line. With teng, so we pronounce this ga, gi, gu, ge, go. And the next sound, this is sound, S sound, okay, S sound. We have a special for the second character. The first one is sa. The second one is she. It's very similar to pronunciation of English word she. Okay, same pronunciation. She. Then su, se, so. Okay, next we have similar character line S line, but this one also have two dots to teng. Then because of that teng it becomes z sound. Z. Okay. The second character, because the original one have different pronunciation, so this one too very different. Okay, this is not Z but G. Okay, za, G, zu, ze, zo. Okay, next we have T line. Can admin can go down a little bit? Okay, so next is T sound. Okay, T sound. The second character and the third character have different special pronunciation. Okay, the first one is ta. The second one, we don't pronounce this T. We pronounce it chi. Chi. Okay, then the third pronunciation is not tu but tsu. Between T and S, tsu. 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 Okay, then we have next one, te and to. So the pronunciation will be ta, chi, tsu, te, to. Ta, chi, tsu, te, to. Okay, and that next also same with teng, it become the sound. Okay, da, ji. Okay, if minasan look at here, this pronunciation and another one is ちょっと待って。Okay. These two, both different character, but the pronunciation totally same. That is G. Okay. So if in the spelling, which one we going to use? Normally we will use this one. This G. Okay. This G. Okay. Chi teng. This G, only a few words use this character to spell. Okay. So most of the time only chi teng, not chi teng. Okay. Hi, next. This one, okay, tsu teng. Actually, here ZU. The pronunciation very similar to this one. ZU, Z line. Z line and T line, similar pronunciation. Actually, it's different. Okay. This one. this pronunciation, su teng teng, is very smooth. Zoo, Z-U, zoo, zoo, smooth ですね。Okay. This one. Okay, su teng teng. Actually, the pronunciation, if difficult for Minna-san to pronounce, Minna-san can pronounce Z-U. But the correct pronunciation is D-Z-U. So, little bit tebal, we call it tebal. Su teng teng, very smooth. Su, zoo, zoo. But su teng teng is z, z. The sound is inside. Z, z. Okay. Su teng teng, zoo, zoo. Su teng teng, inside. Z, z. Like that. Okay. Minna-san, please practice, okay? Try to practice. Zoo, zoo. It in front of your mouth. Zoo. But su teng teng isそうですね。Dani-san, はい。It's like Zuno, Zuno. Okay, alright. So, su teng teng is inside. Okay, z, 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 like that. Okay. Next we have N line. So this one, no section, no special pronunciation. Na, ni, nu, ne, no. Okay. Then we have H line. For H line, the same character repeat 3 times. The second one with teng teng, the third one with small maru, small circle, 小さい maru, small circle. Okay, so the first one we pronounce ha, he, hu, he, ho. The third characterですね. This one we pronounce. It's okay to pronounce H-U or F-U. Both have same pronunciation. Who, same. For Japanese, it's same. Okay, but Japanese, they're very difficult to pronounce H-U. That's why they say it F-U. If Minna-san study, sensei, because sensei study language, sensei need to take pronunciation subject. So we call it phonetic. So if you study phonetic, phonetic actually have 2 type of sound. Sound one is sound that you make. So you pronounce it. Watashi wa, that is the first sound. So the second sound actually cannot be heard. You only can hear it inside your head. So that's why for us, we can make it different between FU and HU. But for Japanese, FU and HU, same sound. Because they're referring to the sound in the head. Okay? And for them, HU is difficult to pronounce. But actually it's simple, but for Japanese, it's difficult. Okay? But the thing is, when the times comes, when it's changed, okay, the process. Now generation, okay, young generation in Japan, some of them can pronounce what the old Japanese cannot. Okay, so some of them can differentiate between FU and HU. So it changed, okay? It changed a little bit. Okay, so this is ha, he, hu, he, ho. Then next one with teng teng, it become b sound. Ba, bi, bu, be, bo. Okay, next, the third one with small circle become p. Okay, ba, pa, pi, pu, pe, bo. Okay, actually, this is a little bit omoshiroi. Minasan know anybody from Arabic country? Anybody that joined us? For Middle East, okay, Middle East, they are very difficult to differentiate between P and B. So these two characters very difficult for them to pronounce. Okay. They only can pronounce for Middle East lah, and not all. Generally difficult for them. They only can pronounce B. So that's ne. Party become bati. So difficult for them to pronounce this one. Papi pu pepo. Because if they pronounce, it become babi bu bebo. Okay. So some country may be difficult for them. Luckily for Malaysian, no problem for us. Like for example, Korean. They have problem to Sensei have a lot of Korean Japanese during my study in Japan. In Japan, actually many Korean. Sometimes you cannot even differentiate between Korean and Japanese because very similar. Because they stay long time in Japan, so they already become Japanese. But you can differentiate, oh, this is Korean. Because of their Z, Z, Z sound. Z sound. They cannot pronounce Z sound. It become their Z Korean. This is Korean. Z become J. Okay. So words like, yeah, thank you, Shana. Word, we have this word. Maybe minasan know the meaning. Zeng zeng. Zeng zeng. Okay. My Korean friend, they will pronounce it jeng jeng. So they say, what? First time when I heard them, what? Because they are very good in Japanese, I thought new word. Actually, oh no, we cannot pronounce this word, this hiragana. Oh, I see. Okay. They are very good in Japanese. But when it comes to word zen zen, any word that have to do with zen, they fail. So that's omoshiroi. My classmate, because we our semo, our course is Japanese language. So my classmate all foreign student. So I have a lot of Chinese China student from China friends and Korean friend, and also from Middle East friends. Because we are major in Japanese. There is no Japanese who major in Japanese language. So our class only foreign student class. That omoshiroi desu. So even though sensei study in Japan, sensei have chance to eat or learn culture from other countries' culture. from Middle East culture, from Korean culture, from China culture, and China we have different part of China. So every time they return from their hometown, they will bring a lot of things to me. Sensei, oh no, Sensei cannot eat this. I cannot eat this because for them, because in the group, in the class, I'm the youngest one. So they treat me like the youngest sister. And they always, oh, Zeety-san, come here. Zeety-san, learn this. Oh, okay. Because we like to have party, and every time we have party, they will cook their traditional dish, and the Zamneng part, what is Zamneng? Anybody can help me? What is Zamneng? The Zamneng part is they will cook something. Unfortunately, yes, they cook something with pork. And say, since I cannot eat this one, every time, each party they will say, Zeety-san, this is delicious. Yeah, non-halal. This is delicious. Please try. No, I cannot. Every time sensei will yeah, sensei will argue with them. Say, I cannot eat this. And every time they will ask sensei, Sensei, Zeety-san, お酒美味しいですよ。No, I cannot drink every time. But actually, they are very, um, what? Actually, they don't have any meaning. Actually, they're just joking because I'm the youngest there. And the best part is, when we have party, when we get together, they know my prayer time. Every time they say, Zeti-san, have you did the prayer? They will remind me. That's the best part. Very similar to Japanese. Every time I have program with them, they will remind me, Zeti-san, pray time, is it? Or something like that. Even sometimes me and myself forget. They will remind. So they know no such issue about religious in Japan actually. But of course some part do very not very dangerous. You need to be extra careful. Okay. Last time in Japan, when sensei, when sensei study there, my university have night class. And sensei from my uchi, my house, to my university, sensei can use bus, but most of the time sensei will walk. So during study in Japan, I'm very slim. Now not more. Okay, because we used to walk a lot in Japan. Most of people in my place there, they will either walk or use bicycle. Okay, so sensei will walk. Then during night class, sensei can walk alone without anybody disturb me, without worry anything. Because to tell the Japan very safe place, but nowadays, after I return, what year since I returned, then my friend said, nowadays Japan become not very safe anymore. So if you walk alone, you need to be extra. Sound that you prefer to pronounce, you can use it. Okay? And then we have this wa and wo. We write W-O. Actually, this character, we pronounce is O. It's very similar to A-I-U-E-O, no O. Okay? A-I-U-E-O, no O. Okay? This one, this O, we use it as particle. We never use this character to spell any word. Okay, minasan know particle. Particle in Japanese sentence is similar to English were, was, is, the, and like that. Okay, that is particle. So in Japanese, we also have particle. One of the particle is this one, O. If you want to type in a computer or a handset, you need to spell W-O, this character will appear. Okay? Hi. And the last one, this one. Anybody know how to pronounce this? Okay. You close your mouth and you make a sound. That this is the sound of that sound is this character sound. So there's ada N or M, same thing. Okay. Okay, this okay. So this is the basic character, hiragana character. Okay, we go to the next one. Next page. This is combination. Just now sensei said ya, you, yo have another function. This is the function. A combination between big character and small character. Big character, if minasan realize, it is come from E sound of character. So it will be ki, gi, shi, ji, mi, ri, ni, hi. Okay, so that is big character. And it combined with small character. Small character, ya, you, yo. Okay, ya, you, yo. So this one, even though we have two characters here, but the pronunciation should be one pronunciation. Okay, this one we call haku. Means haku, just one tempo. Kya, not kiya, but kya. Okay, so this one kya, kyu, kyo. Okay, and this one gya, gyu, gyo. Okay, actually this this combination sound, if minasan see here, this kya and gya, if minasan like to read manga or watch anime, minasan will know what is the meaning of this kya and gya. Anybody? Anybody? What is the meaning of kya or gya? Expression. Yeah, like getting yes. So that's screaming lah. Kya or gya is actually screaming. So kya. Sensei make a little bit sound, okay? little bit weird. Kya, gya. Simon or shocked or scared. Okay? Kya. Or gya. Anime ですね. Anime. Okay, so this is the how to write screaming sound. Okay, screaming sound. So this one, yeah. Hi. Then Q don't have gyu. Gyu. Anybody know what is the, if you see this gyu, so something happened. What is that something? An action. What is that? Gyu. So there's thank you, Jandis. Hug. You hug. Okay? Gyu. The sound actually give. If you read manga, you will know this. What is cute? Okay. Hi. Then we have here sha shu sho. 読みシャシュショーですね。シャシュショー。This is the third sound. シャシュショー. Okay, next we have here. Can go down little bit, admin. Okay. Then we have G sound ですね。G with ya become ja. Anybody know how to use ja? When we use ja? So des. Thank you, Genji-san. じゃあね. No, じゃあね. じゃあね. What is the meaning of じゃあね? So です。Bye, goodbye. はい。Bye, see ya. またね。そうです。皆さん、very good. So, じゃあね, we use, the meaning is bye bye. Okay. So in Japanese, we always say bye bye. Sensei always use with my friend. じゃあね、皆さん、bye bye, like that. Okay. Sensei, never use sayonara to my friend. Sensei will use sayonara to my sensei. Okay. To sensei no sensei, sensei will use sayonara, but most of the time sensei will shiserei shimasu. When you want to say bye bye. Okay, so informal. So there's informal use じゃあね. Okay, means bye for now. We will meet again. That's じゃあね. Okay, very friendly, informal. But to your sensei, somebody you need to what what is the word sensei? Polite. Okay, respect. Respect person that you need to give respect. Please don't use jane. Unless the sensei friendly, then you can use. Okay. Ja mata aimashou. That's the best way. Or 失礼します. Or お疲れ様でした. Then you can use formal or somebody that you need to give respect. Okay? Please don't use jane. Unless you're very good with that sensei, then okay, no problem. Okay? Hi. Oh, saraba. Saraba, very anime. Okay. Hi. So that is ja. Then next we have ju. Ja, ju, and jo. Okay, ja, ju, jo. Next we have cha, chu, cho. Cha, chu, cho. ですね。皆さん know this one also action. What is the meaning of chu? What action happened with chu? Yeah, this one very fast, yes, 皆さん。So there's kiss. Chu, chu means kiss. So sometimes when we say, I kiss, you will say, チューします. So it already become a verb. Actually, it's a sound. ですね. Sound word. Okay. Hi. Then we have here, にゃ、にゅ、にょ。にゃ、にゅ、にょ。皆さん know what is the にゃ actually is a sound. Sound of what animal? にゃ cat. So there's にゃ Japanese cat sound にゃ猫ですね。Yeah, cat sound. Malaysian cat meow. Very hardcore. にゃありがとう is what? アニメです。アニメ always use ありがとうにゃかなありがとうにゃ to show the cuteness there. Okay, so compare the sound of cat in Japan and Malaysia. Totally different ですね。Malaysia meow, but Japan にゃ only にゃ Sometimes I want to ask my friend, why にゃ they also don't have any reason. They cannot explain to sensei. Okay, so sensei cannot explain to the minasan why-nya. Okay. Okay. Hi. So we have in nya, nyu, and nyo. Then we have here hya, hyu, hyo. Hya, hyu, hyo. Then we have bia, biu, bio. Okay. Then a small circle here is pia, piu, pio. Pia, piu, pio. Minasan know sound of uh, baby chicken? What is baby chicken? Sound of baby chicken in Japanese. Anybody know? No. Minasan don't know? Chi? Oh, Rin-san. Pio. Pio. You need to add one more. Pyoko, pyoko, pyoko. Need to add ko. Pyoko, pyoko, pyoko. That is the sound of baby chicken in Japan. Here in Malaysia, why sound so different? Not poko. Pyoko. Pyoko, pyoko, pyoko. Yeah, full of cuteness. Cuteness of balloon. Okay. Hi. Minasan, what is our chicken baby sound in Malaysia? Chip, chip, chip ですかですね。ぽよよ is ぽよよ。chip, chip. ですね。I don't know why in Japan, pyoko, pyoko, pyoko. Oh, what is info in Malaysia? Kuku. In Indonesia, what is the sound of baby chicken? Indonesia. Zara-san. In Indonesia, similar to Malaysia or similar to Japan?
Little chicken. Apa ya?
The baby.
I don't know.
Indonesia group. Don't know? See?
But for chicken, we say kukuruyuk. That.
Wow, we need to have one workshop talking about sound of animal in each country. 面白いですね。Yeah, very different. Yes. はい。Then during that workshop, if outsiders, it will be quite weird. What are they doing? Something like that lah. Pio, Utapuri. They said, oh, where's Utapuri? In Utapuri. Oh, they said Pio. Oh, okay. 面白いですね。アニメですか？Okay, maybe one thing 皆さん need to know Japanese, they like to simplify so everything. Okay, Pyoko become Pyo. I think 皆さん should know. Many anime use the simplified word ですね。They combine between this word and this word and become new word. Okay. Alright. That's anime word. Oh, okay, 11. Okay. Then we have a little bit more. Okay. Then we have here Mia. Yeah, very good, Danish-san. Hi. Mia, Miu, Myo, and the last one is Ria, Ryu, Ryo. This is the last slide ですね。Okay. Hi. So that's the basic sound in Japanese. Okay. Tsugi ga kirei desu. Tsuki ga kirei desu ne. The moon is beautiful, isn't it? Yes, so desu. Tsuki ga kirei desu ne. Yes. Okay. So, finish the first session. So, sensei, what should sensei do? Give back to Minna-san, to admin?
Sensei will not teach the greetings and simple conversation.
Okay. Yeah, mean sensei can continue lah, ya.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, let's continue to the last PowerPoint. Okay, greeting. I don't know. Today's workshop, Minna-san hope sensei will teach what content, but this is what have been shared by our administration to prepare something like this. Then sensei sensei prepare like this lah. Hope if minasan want to know more about Japanese hiragana, maybe minasan can have another different separate workshop. Okay, so can focus only hiragana. But today sensei prepare introduction about Japanese. Okay, then little bit hiragana, then simple greeting and conversation. That's all. Just a surface knowledge of Japanese language. Okay. Alright, so the next one, we're going to go to greetings and simple conversation. Simple conversations, we're going to introduce ourselves, very simple one. And sensei assume most of minasan already know. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the next slide. Next slide. Okay, this one, we already learned hiragana. Minasan know how to pronounce this? Anybody? Maybe minasan can on your mic and try. Oh, okay. Oh, very good. Okay. Konnichiwa. Go back to yeah, this one. Okay. Sensei purposely didn't put the pronunciation, but minasan already know. Okay. Payu-san, that's the next slide. ちょっと待ってくださいね。Okay. So the first slide is Ohayo gozaimasu. Okay. So 皆さん maybe can practice by your own. Ohayo gozaimasu. The last su, you don't pronounce it su. Not Ohayo gozaimasu. If 皆さん pronounce Ohayo gozaimasu su, this is actually kyotsugo in Kansai. Okay, kyotsugo in Kansai. Kansai, they will pronounce the last hiragana. But in Tokyo, the Tokyo part or Hyojungo, normally we will drop the S sound. Drop the U sound. Okay, U sound. Yeah. Hi. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. Okay. So next slide. Onegaishimasu. Okay, this one. Yeah. Yeah. じゃなくて just now sensei said. Yeah. はい、そうです。はい。皆さん、すごいですね。This one. Konnichiwa. Okay, if minasan look at the last hiragana, that is ha. Why we pronounce wa? Anybody know why we pronounce wa even though the character is ha? Why not konnichiwa? Why konnichiwa? Anybody know? So anime person say like that, huh? Okay. Right? Nobody know? Oh, okay. Alright. Actually, minasan still remember sensei said about particle? Okay, minasan don't know, sensei will explain. Okay. Minasan still remember the particle? Like this, that, not this. The, were, are. Okay, that is particle. Okay. So actually this greeting is a combination of word and particle. The particle is particle wa. Okay, this particle wa always appear in the basic sentence in Japanese. For example, if you want to tell your name, watashi wa, that wa. So this is same particle wa. Okay, konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Okay, direct translation means konnichi is today, today. Wa. So the meaning, direct translation, today. But the meaning of konnichiwa is what? Minasan. Meaning of, actually, we have the meaning in the picture here. Desu ne? The meaning is good evening. Oh, wakaran? The meaning of konnichiwa is good afternoon desu ne. Good afternoon. Okay. For konnichiwa, actually konnichiwa have two functions. One, to say good afternoon. When you saw your friend during afternoon, okay, then you say konnichiwa. Then another function of konnichiwa, when you want to say hello, okay, you saw your friend, you want to ignore the time, just want to say konnichiwa, you use konnichiwa. That konnichiwa means hello. Okay? いいですか皆さん konnichiwa. Okay? Right. Good afternoon. Okay, next slide. Yes. Yui-san, good to see you. そうですね。Very good. Okay. Next, this one. Good evening ですね。How to say it? Very good. はい。はい。Okay. Okay. Right. 皆さんの。Very good. So, this one, お休み。ゆうさん、そうですね。休み after this. Right. こんばんはですね。こんばんは。This one also, は particle. Okay. こんばん means this night, tonight. Okay. こんばん means this night or tonight. Okay. こんばんは。So, the meaning is good evening. Okay. So, next slide, please. Hi, this one. Thank you. 皆さん should know. 何ですか ?How to read this? Thank you. Very good. はい、very good. すごい。はい、そうです。Okay. いやリンチアさん。シェージーさん。It's like alligator? I think, misspell ですね。Okay. はい、そうです。ありがとうございますですね。関西、ありがとうございます。東京、ありがとうございます。Okay? So, different. So, はい、アインさん share with us. Thank you. Youngsters, 若者 they always use thank you. Okay? Thank you. Sensei also like to use with my colleague. Thank you です。Yeah, sometimes they use not thank you, but they will write number 3 and number 9. 39. Yes, Genji sounds. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah. Number 3 and Q also. Yes, 皆さん know better than sensei. No need to teach 皆さん。はい、そうですね。early. Okay, I see. はい。thank you just during informal situation, okay? Please don't use to 皆さんの先生 thank you. Wow. I'm afraid your sensei will say, wow, this student go outside, something like that lah. So please be careful. Don't use to somebody that you need to give respect. Please don't use thank you, okay? Unless you are very good with that person. Okay? Is okay, no problem. Okay, next slide, please. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this one. When somebody say to you, ありがとうございます or ありがとうございます so what should you reply? This one. Okay? You are welcome. This student is so gangster. はい、very good. レンさん。そうですね。はい。Okay, チェンリーさん。Right. When somebody say, ありがとうございます like 皆さん give like this slide and 皆さん answer, you reply, どういたしまして This situation, very polite situation, very formal situation. Okay? Sorry, not polite. Formal situation. Like, instead of answering, replying, どういたしまして you also can use, like Jendy-san share here. いいえ. If somebody say to you, ありがとうございます then you say, いいえ. いいえ also means you're welcome, or another meaning means is no problem. Okay? No, please don't mind. It's okay. Okay? Small matter. So very good. Small matter. いいえ. Okay? So, they have two ways to answer it. Either どういたしまして very formal, or いいえ. This word いいえ you still can use to somebody that you need to give respect to your teacher. If your teacher say どういたしif your teacher say ありがとうございます you can say いいえ. No problem. Okay, so somebody say here, チンさん say どうも。そうですね。どうも very interesting phrase. どうも when どうも itself, it means thank you. ありがとうございます。But if どうも you combine with ありがとうございます means どうもありがとうございます the meaning means thank you so much. Okay? But if どうも stand alone, it also means thank you. Okay? So you can use if you want to say thank you, ありがとうございます very long. So you want to make it short, just say どうも. Okay? Then it means ありがとうございます. But if you want to be very polite, you can better say どうもありがとうございます. Okay? So it means thank you so much. Okay. Nadia san say, can you say again どういたしまして? What does it mean? Nadia-san? Sensei cannot understand. Can you explain a little bit? どういたしまして? Oh, very hard to pronounce. なるほど。どういたしまして。どういたしまして。もう一度。どういたしまして。Difficult because we have two she here. まして、しまして、いたしまして、どういたしまして。しまして is very difficult ですね。Okay. Alright, very good. Okay, so this どういたしまして and いいえ you can use. Okay? はい。Next slide, please. Okay, just now we already talk about なんだっけ、またね、じゃあね。So we have here さようなら。Okay? Oh, since you already give the answer. さようなら。はい。さようなら。さようなら actually, why? So, 皆さん、the correct pronunciation of さようなら is さようなら。long ですね。さようなら。when we say it, sometimes we just say sayonara. Sayonara. Actually, the correct pronunciation is sayonara. Sayonara. That's the correct pronunciation. Okay, so let's talk about sayonara. if informal with your friend, if you say sayonara, it means like something that bye bye, I won't see you for a long time. That is sayonara, okay? So, between your friends, informal situation, better use ja ne, mata aimashou is better. Okay? If you use sayonara, okay, maybe your neighbor next room to you, you go to her room, then you have a chat, then you want to go back to your heya, to your room, you say sayonara. If Japanese heard that, wow, they're going to separate for a long time. Why say sayonara? Something like that lah. So that's actually the meaning of sayonara. So you need to know the situation, okay? Unless of course you, for example, you go back to your hometown, you see your grandparents, then you want to return back to your home, to your uchi, then in that situation you can say, oji-san, oba-san, sayonara. Then it's okay. Because you will separate and won't see for a long time. Okay? Unless your grandparents know house next to your house, then please don't say sayonara. Okay? じゃあね、また会いましょうね、おじいさん、おばあさん。Something like that. Okay? So, さようなら the station is like that. Okay ですか皆さん？Only sensei talk here. 皆さん OK かな？ Still can follow sensei? OK。はい。ですね。OK。はい。問題ないですか？ OK。わかりました。よかった。OK。はい。じゃあ、let's continue. OK? Alright. Next slide, please. Okay. Just now, 誰かな share おやすみ。So, this is the good night one. Okay. What is the full word for okay, very good, very good. Yes. はい、そうです。はい。おやすみなさいですね。おやすみなさい。Very good. おやすみなさい。As 皆さん see in the picture, Z, Z, Z here. So, this one you use before you go to sleep. Okay, you use before you go to sleep. Then you use おやすみなさい. Then you go to inside your room and go to sleep. おやすみなさい. That is the function. Actually, おやすみなさい have another function. Okay? The situation is like this. For example, I'm not sure, maybe soon 皆さん will have this situation. Now, because PKP, because COVID-19, you need to have the physical, social distance. So maybe cannot. Maybe only, you still can have discussion ですね。But online ですね。Okay. So if you have, for example, you have discussion with your friend. You have a presentation for your subject. Okay. Then need to discuss. Then you discuss. Maybe the time is at night. Okay, finish discuss and you going to return back to your DPP or your heya. In that case, you can use おやすみなさい。じゃあね、皆さんおやすみなさい。Like that. Okay? おやすみなさい there means good night, bye-bye, have a lot of meaning there. Okay? Because you going back to your DPP or your heya means you won't see that person, then you're going to sleep. After that means you can say like sayonara, means like mata ne, something like that lah. Okay? So instead using before you go to sleep, you also can use when you separate with your group discussion, your friend, by saying おやすみなさい. Okay? Okay. So we go to the next slide. 自己紹介ですね。Introducing oneself. To introduce yourself, we call here 自己紹介。自己紹介。Okay, next slide, please. Why this one first? Okay. Alright. Actually, my mistake かな。Suppose the hiragana appear first. But then, Miyuki and Tatsuya. Okay. Tatsuya かな Tatsuta? Tatsuya かもかも。Okay. はい。Alright. So, this is the hiragana and the pronunciation. Okay. So, A-san and B-san, this is the simple way to introduce yourself. Okay. Okay, this is a simple way to introduce yourself. はじめまして。Then, はじめまして。私は、say your name です。Okay? Then, どうぞよろしくお願いします。This is very long ですね。どうぞよろしく。ごめんごめん。In pronunciation, we have お願いします。In hiragana, we don't have お願いします。Okay. Okay. So, you can take out お願いします this one. Okay? The first お願いします you can take out in the pronunciation part. Right? So, then B さん will reply よろしくお願いします。Okay, so what is the meaning here? はじめまして This is a phrase when you want to introduce yourself for the person that you first time meet. Okay? First time meeting, はじめまして. If you already meet, you know that person. You don't have to introduce はじめまして. Just tell your name. Okay? In my Japanese class, when we learn the first lesson, we will learn this part. Okay? はじめまして、私はゼティです。どうぞよろしく。Okay. So, はじめまして you use when you want to introduce yourself for the first time meeting that person. Okay. Then, 私はゼティです。This is how you tell your name. My name is Zeety. Like that. Okay. Then, どうぞよろしく。どうぞよろしく。okay. はい。どうぞよろしく means we don't have the direct translation. The meaning here, I hope I can get well, okay, with you. I hope I can cooperate well with you. I hope I can have a good relationship with you. どうぞよろしく. That's the meaning. Okay? So, when you reply, okay, Jaji さん share with us here. こちらこそよろしく also can be used. Okay? If you want to use よろしくお願いします also can. The one that Jaji さん share with us here at the chat box. こちらこそよろしくお願いします also can. Okay? What is the meaning of こちらこそ? From me to. Koso means to, also. Kochira means me, I. Me too. Me too. よろしくお願いします。Me too よろしく。Okay, this word よろしく sometimes, if you want to use with your friend, normally you will put ね。よろしくね。Okay, very friendly phrase. Okay. Okay, so, いいですか皆さん。You can practice by yourself. はじめまして、私は、ゼティです。どうぞよろしく。Then, somebody will say, よろしくお願いします。Okay, can sensei ask one person to practice A? Anybody? Oh, okay. Sensei will ask Zara さん。
Okay, okay.
Okay. A お願いします。
Please B.
Sensei will be B.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I will start. はじめまして、私はファティアです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Very good. いいですね。あ、Y 先生 say very good. あ、よろしくお願いします。ごめんごめん。はい。Thank you, Zara さん。Thank you, あ、ファティアさん。Okay. Anybody want to try? Maybe we can have 2 or 3 volunteers.
Can I try?
あ、yes. 誰ですか？あ、it's okay. どう
Danish.
ぞ。あ、OK, OK. はい、どうぞ。
はじめまして、私はダニシです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。Very good, very nice pronunciation. 皆さん、I think 皆さん very like to watch anime, manga, drama. So, some person, they are very good in the pronunciation. No need to correct the pronunciation. So I think most of 皆さん very good in pronunciation. Okay? But the thing is sometimes we only 皆さん still remember the pronunciation, the sound, one that you pronounce, another one in the head. Yeah. Most of us, when we learn language, we always pronounce it in our head. So it's actually the effect is not there. You need to pronounce it. The first one, pronounce, make the sound. So when you pronounce, you can hear. So you have to practice. One, practice to say. Second, practice to listen. Okay. So that's why you can counter check your pronunciation when you make the sound. Okay? It is alright. Anybody want to try? 2 more person. Anybody?
I would like to try.
はい、どうぞ A お願いします。
はじめまして、私は筆です。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Very good. いいですね。よろしくお願いします。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。はい。Okay. One more person. Anybody? Oh, nobody? Okay.
Can I try?
Oh, yeah. どうぞ。はい。A お願いします。
はじめまして、私はジェンディです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Very good. いいですね。よろしくお願いします。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。はい。Okay. So, anybody else want to try? Even though sensei say only 2%, but if 皆さん want to try, どうぞ。
Teacher, can I try? 先生。
Yes, どうぞ。どうぞ。
はい。はじめまして。私ははやてです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。わあ、すごいです、すごい。maybe 皆さん can make TikTok かなpronounce how to introduce yourself in Japanese. Okay. はい。Okay. So, admin さん、our time is until 12ですか？
Yes, but your season actually is already finished.
So sorry. Okay. はい、okay. Thank you. Okay, 皆さん、I'm so sorry. Didn't alert about the end time. Admin さん。This is admin さんのせい。Yeah, listen, they didn't inform 先生。
Sumimasen, minasan.
Yeah. Just joking. Okay, so we finish our workshop. Then hope 皆さん can continue study Japanese and search more about Japan. If 皆さん have interest, 皆さん can also just one more information. 皆さん also can go and search in Japanese about Japanese from JFKL. JFKL. Did sensei share? Cannot. JFKL website. Okay? JFKL website. JFKL website, you can get a lot of about Japanese culture and Japanese language. Okay, and also JFKL also have library actually. In the library have a lot of manga desu yo and anime. Okay, so I think that's all for sensei. Thank you so much, and I'm so sorry because I didn't alert about the time. Then we stop here. これで終わりましょう。ありがとうございました。皆さんお疲れ様でした。
Okay, how is it, guys? It was fun, right? Okay, so arigato gozaimasu, sensei, for the amazing lesson today. We would like to thank you for taking your time to be a speaker at this workshop. We hope you're always healthy and happy. Okay, for those of you who want to learn more about Japanese language, we have great news for you. You can register yourself in our new program, the Japanese language class. For only 240 ringgit, you can already get certificate, merit, and of course, useful knowledge from amazing instructor from Akira Management. Nah, this is the poster, yeah. You can see. I'm sure after you guys join this class, you can comment on your Japanese idol social media in Japanese language, so you can get a chance to be noticed by your Japanese idol. The registration will be closed on 28 April 2022. So, what are you waiting for? Register yourself today. Go to bit.ly/Japan Language Class JLCC. For any inquiries, kindly contact Albert on 016-4572-903 and Arina on 016-7454-663. Okay. Next slide, please. You get to join. Okay, after we learned a lot today, how about playing a quiz? Let's play quizzes together. Go to quizzes.com and enter the code. We will share the code on chat box, okay? Okay, you can go to quizzes.com/join and enter the game code 836981. We are waiting. Let's play. We will start at 11:40 ya. We will wait. Come on guys, let's join. One more minute, one breath. Okay, anyone else want to join? Or we can start now? Okay, let's start. Let's see, first question. You can see the question and answer in your phone, yeah, in your device. Let's see who is the first rank. Rusak. Sugoi desu. Next, second question. Which era is modern Japanese? I think it's Reiwa. I think the answer is Reiwa. Or Ashikaga. I don't know. Let's see the leaderboard. Whoa, 4,000. Sugoi desu. Next question. What is the meaning of Oyasumi nasai? Is it I'm sorry, good night, good job, or you're welcome? It's easy question. Okay, let's see. Firdausan sugoi desu ne. Okay, next question. Yojungo means standard language. Is it true or false? I think it's false. Or maybe it's true. Let's see who is the first rank. Is it still Firdaus? Oh, wow, Firdaus. Okay, next question. What is the meaning of arigato gozaimasu? Wow, so fast. Yeah, it's easy question, right? Okay, still same. Next question. Ayay. What is the meaning of ohayo gozaimasu? I think it's goodbye. Or maybe good luck. Let's see the leaderboard. Oh, it's changed. Okay, Firdaus still in the first rank. Next question. Which word had been created during Middle Japanese? If you listen to Sensei, you can answer this question. Oh, Firdaus, why? Afif is the first rank. Okay, next question. Which word is gairaigo? Is it romaji, katakana, kanji, or hiragana? Oh, Bonjing-san. This the first rank. Omedetou. Next. Who is it? Is it kanji, katakana, hiragana, or romaji? Oh, Bonjing-san. Still the first rank. Okay. Next question is the last question. This is the hardest question ever. What is the name of our speaker today? Is it Gojo Sensei or Koro Sensei? I think it's Zahira Sensei. Or maybe Zeety Sensei. It's Gojo Sensei. Oh no, I'm kidding. Okay, let's see. Who is the winner? Oh, plot twist. The winner is Zai, Z-H-Y. Okay, congratulations to Zai. The winner will get a ticket flight to Japan, but in your dream. Okay. Okay, before we close our event today, let's take some pictures together. Please open your camera and AJK Technical, please take the photo. Attendance form later ya, after the event is finished. Okay? Come on guys, open your camera. Okay, AJK Technical. Oh, ada lagi.
So everyone can prepare. For those who want to join our photo session, kindly open your camera. I will take photo. So please smile and stay for a while. Okay. And since we have 2 pages, so I don't know which pages are you. So when I take a photo, you just smile until I finish. Okay? So say cheese. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, AJK Technical and everyone. Our Japanese language workshop is coming to an end. We would like to express our heartfelt thanks to Zeety Kartini Sensei, Majelis Tertinggi of JLCC, 3 key committees, and not forgetting the workshop committees who had worked hard. Thank you, everyone. We hope you learned something new today, and don't forget to join our Japanese language class. See you there. Stay safe. Ja, mata ne. Don't forget to scan and fill in the attendance form ya. We only open to 5 minutes only. Okay? Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.